Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I will bring you raw information about food safety and what you need to eat on a daily basis to stay safe from GMO. These days what I do is come to local farms like this and get my food. People who practice consistent farming, mechanics, those are the people I come to get my food. Yes, I have to take that. I have to be intentional when it comes to my health. You too have to be intentional. Go and source your food from local farmers in the villages so that you can be at least sure of what you are eating. There is so much talk on GMO foods. It's been rampant, you know. People are confused. They don't even know what foods to eat and what to avoid. They are skeptical about what they're eating. So I'm here to enlighten you more on a little of what to eat and what to avoid. Okay? Now, according to the International Service for Acquisition of Agri-biotech Applications, that is the ISAAA, Nigeria has approved of at least 5 genetically modified crops. Yes, they have done their research and they found out that 5 in the market are genetically modified crops that you should be very, very, very careful of. If you don't know, you don't know, my dear. If you don't know, you don't know. Look at my background. You can see crops. Cassava, these are organic papaya. You can see they are there. So if you're not careful, if you want to still remain in the town to keep buying those things, you don't even do seedlings. These are not farmers. They are just farmers that take care of foods that they eat. So they're very, very cautious of what they are planting, the seeds they are using. They have not been bought over yet by big farmers, okay? So they are very careful of what they plant. So I come here and get as much as I need: the gari, fufu, pawpaw, vegetables, ugu. You see all those big ugu that you people eat every day? I'm skeptical about those big ugu. I'm so scared, seriously. So I'm here to list some of the 5 food crops that has been modified as GMO, called GMO. Most people don't know the meaning of GMO. GMO is genetically modified organism. So we have cotton as number 1. We have corn as number 2. These are crops that have been certified as GMOs in Nigeria presently. We have cotton, we have corn, that's maize. We have cowpeas, we have soybean. So whenever you're buying soybean in the market and corn, be very, very, very vigilant, be very careful. You understand? Also, we have wheat. Wheat. You see those 5 foods I just listed: cotton, cowpea, maize, soybean, and wheat. 5 of them have been genetically modified in Nigeria. So when you are buying these crops, be very, very careful, okay? They are also available under the trade names such as TELA maize, HB4 wheat, and Optimum soybean. If you can find out most of these facts by reading them, or maybe doing research on the names I just mentioned, under the trade names such as TELA maize, HB4 wheat, Optimum soybean. Okay, so those are the names they are hiding under, the big names they are hiding under. Okay, amongst all of these crops I just listed, about some are already commercialized right now. Since 2019, they have been commercializing this product since 2019. Oh, so most of you think that we are just getting GMO, introducing GMO into our crops. Is this start today? Oh? In Nigeria, it started since 2019. Okay, they use what they call TELA maize. They have what they call TELA maize that has resistance to what's it called, insects. They call it TELA maize. Now, beyond field crops, what other things should we look out for? beyond crops that is being planted like this, what do you look out for? Some time ago, what's it called? The health for sorry, someone just came back. Sorry. The Health for Mother Earth Foundation, called HOMEF, conducted a market survey from 2018 to 2020, and they now found that about over 30 food products containing genetically modified ingredients are for sale or were for sale in the Nigerian market. 30 of them were conducted to already exist in Nigeria from 2019 to 2020, 2018 to 2020, sorry. These food crops have been in the Nigerian markets, supermarkets. So you can see that it didn't even start today. So what are those foods now beyond the food crops planted now on the soil? What are those crops? They are the cereals we eat on a daily basis. Of course, the corn cereals we take as what's it called, breakfast. They've been genetically modified since 2018 and shipped to our countries. In case you didn't know this, the noodles you eat, they have genetically, what's it called, modified ingredients in them. Food spices in the market. I'm telling you this to be very, very, very aware. I'm telling you this to be very, very much aware. The genetically modified food right now that has been in existence in Nigerian market has been there is maize, what's the cereals made from cereals? Okay, cereals made from corn, sorry. And also noodles, chocolates, food spices, the biscuits you eat every day, even the ice cream. They are made from granules of sugar cane, that also have these genetically modified ingredients in them. That's what they use in producing them, the ice cream, okay? The cakes and other pastries that you eat, they are from wheat, okay? Remember I told you that all these things, the 5 products I mentioned that has been here since, studied to have these genetics in them in Nigeria. Wheat is among them. And what do they use wheat for? For pastries. So they are all linked, my dear. You shouldn't be shouting GMO wherever you have, moreover you have consumed this GMO over the years, and you think it is now, it has been there. So what you need to do now, you don't have anything much to do, my dear. You and I does not have anything much to do. It's just to be on the safe side and read labels. The next video I'm going to do is to teach you how to read labels so that you know the code that they use in identifying genetically modified ingredients in foods, the organic one, and I think the USDA, whatever code that they use. You have to get used to these ones. It's very, very important. Okay, when I say there is nothing much we can do as individuals, I'm not saying we don't have anything to do per se. We don't have that much power to call these people to question, but with all our voices put together, we can raise awareness. And then also make sure that we call the regulatory bodies that put sanctions in most of this food. You understand? That regulates this food so that we can know. Label them. Let them label it so that we can know what we are buying with our money. Let it not be that we are buying debt with our own hands. So we need to put our hands together and make sure that we put the regulatory bodies. Oh, sorry, that was a bag. I'm in the village right now. I told you I came here to source for non-GMO foods. That is what I'm doing right now. So we put pressure on these regulatory bodies to make sure they do the needful. Okay, let them do the needful. When they do the needful, it will affect us positively, since we don't have much things to do, okay? And also, what do you need to do as a person? You don't just sit down and say GMO, and being skeptical about what foods contain GMO or not. What you need to do is to go to such detecting apps that will help you to find out which food is safe and which is not safe. Such apps as non-GMO project app. You can go there and check. And then the EWG's food scores. It helps you to score the foods that are not in the list of GMOs, okay? Then the boycott, just like boycott, This is BUYCOTT. Buycott, okay? These are the apps you can use in detecting if your food, the food you consume on a daily basis, are free from GMOs, okay? Help yourself. Be intentional with your health. Avoid highly processed foods. Like I mentioned, all the cereals in the market has been labeled as GMO foods since 2018 to 2020, like I said before, okay? So it didn't start today. Make sure that you avoid all those canned foods, cereals, highly processed foods. They contain GMO ingredients unless labeled otherwise, especially the wheat, cotton, soybeans. Those are the families that really, because they're imported, most especially, they contain all of this, okay? Then other foods that contain cornstarch, okay? Cornstarch, syrups, soy lecithin, canola oil. Canola oil used in frying foods. Please, they are made from soybeans, so please avoid them. Avoid them. All those oils. Sugar from sugar beets too. They are also labeled as GMOs, okay? They are not good for consumption. So we should all join our hands to make sure we create the needed awareness that will help all of us together as a family. We are families already. So I've done my little best in doing some of the research to help you be in the know. So help yourself by going out there to educate others. Share this video to others. At least it will help them. It will go a long way. At least to dispel some fears that we're already having. Because fear is the #1 killer. First of all, knowledge will keep you guided, okay? When you know what you are doing and what you are eating on a daily basis, it will keep you safe. You have peace of mind, okay? Thank you. Let me enter my farm now. As you can see my background. I'll be the one to go and pluck my vegetable, my ugu leaf, my afang. I showed you them. They are there. You can see the background. So, especially those of us that are living in the town, we are most disposed to all of these things, these GMOs. We are mostly disposed to them. The people inside the interior villages here, they don't even know what GMO is because they are still using their normal, regular, natural seeds. You understand? So, all right, I've done my best. Thank you very much. And share. Hit the like button. Forward to other people. Let it help them. Thank you. Oops, I'm going to pluck that pawpaw right now. You see that pawpaw? These are natural pawpaw, please. Like you heard when I said pawpaw is among the list of the GMO foods. Pawpaw, yes, because it has seeds that they sell. So, thanks for watching. Bye now. Yeah.